life Mulan, skeletal remains of famous bold warrior women unearthed in Mongolia. As one of the archaeologists explained, the women probably practiced archery and horseback riding because such skills were needed during the troubled times they lived in. A peculiar discovery was made by archaeologists in Mongolia, who dug up 2 skeletons of female warriors from over 1,000 years ago, according to Live Science. According to the media outlet, the warriors apparently lived during the Xianbei period, about 140 to 552 AD, which gave rise to the story of Mulan, a legendary female character who disguised herself as a man to take her father's place in the army. As Christine Lee and Yahaira Gonzalez, studied researchers and bioarchaeologists from California State University, explain, quote, "It may have been that women were needed to defend home and country alongside the men, during the time and period in question," end quote. The examination of the remains yielded signs suggestive of archery and horseback riding in case of both ladies, Lee noted. They were probably pretty badass. They're doing what the men are doing, so you can extrapolate from that and say that they have some gender equality, she said. In neighboring China at that time, women were secluded. The ideal woman was helpless and docile, while being in the north in Mongolia, they're not. One of the women was apparently older than 50 years old by the time of her demise, while the other was around 20 years old. Both of them likely practiced the aforementioned martial skills because they were needed during the political instability that followed the collapse of the Han Dynasty in China, about 220 AD, Lee says. The media outlet also points out that while this research was originally slated to be presented at the American Association of Physical Anthropologists annual conference in April, that meeting got canceled due to the pandemic. This is on Sputnik News. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.